It's about the relationship.
Yeah.
It really is. Because if we're important to each other, we're going to help each other. Both businesses will grow. And I think Bill saw that with AWDirect and vice versa. So there was a learning curve on our part on how we want to buy labels, what kind of labels we want to buy. Do they roll to the left? Do they roll to the right? This is not a good die plate. So Labeltronix helped educate us in the very early stages of the relationship. And then when I came on board, we saw so many duplicate sizes of labels that we could just pare down and not have to run so many different sets of tools. And we did not need to keep that level of inventory. And you folks taught us that. With that education, we became more efficient and more fiscally responsible because of that. You have to have a good time.
You have to.
And that's the thing about Labeltronix also. This is the first time we've met. I met Emily a couple times and yourself several times. I met Dan a couple times. It's always a pleasure. It doesn't mean it's always easy, but it's always a pleasure to work with Labeltronix. And I'd like to think it's the same way. Because we have to have a good time.
Yeah.
They showed that very early on when they educated us. When they came and said, you should do this instead of doing this. You should run this die size. When you run this die size, you can run this label plus this label at the same time and it cuts your costs. Labeltronix is interested in our growth. They want to see what are my projections for the next year. How can you prepare for what I'm going to do in 2018? And that's always at the front of the questions. They give me a report card. I get to grade you. Not a lot of suppliers do that. You're very interested in where we're going, and you expect to be there, and you know you're going to work there to be there with us. You know you have to work to be there, and you're willing to do that work. You've proven that. And I still believe this to this day. Labeltronix sets the bar in the industry, in the label industry, on what your competitors should be doing. That is how we run the business. We know who we have the relationship with. We believe it's with the best company, and you guys have set that bar from the service and the pricing that you provide.